Hey guys, Ace Flipper here, and today we're going to talk about my journey through selling phones and which models have I sold more and which mistakes I made. Before we start, make sure you go below and subscribe because we're releasing everyday new videos about selling phones, flipping phones, creating a brand, and all about entrepreneurship and the journey with it and how to live the life you want. Now, I've started selling phones since last year, around middle October. Since then, I've sold quite a few phones, and today I'll share with you the best and worst models that I suggest you to buy. Currently, I live in Portugal, and I decided to start flipping phones through eBay because I saw that it was a very profitable way of making money. First, I posted ads on Facebook saying that I was buying phones to people. The first few days I received a ton of messages with people wanting to sell me their phones. I was trying to agree on the price based on what I saw from the sold listings on eBay.uk because I live in Europe. But it was usually way lower than what people were willing to sell their phones for, which kind of annoyed me at the beginning, to be honest. Finally, I agreed on a price with a customer after countless messages with other people. On an iPhone 6s iCloud locked for €45, which is currently around $55. Actually, he had bought from another person for €90, which is around $110, but he was scammed because he thought it was actually a legit phone, but it was actually iCloud locked, so he couldn't use it. And that was my first deal. I arrived home really excited, I took some photos and I put it up for auction on eBay, ebay.uk. After that auction, I made around €45, $55 of profit after fees, which is around 50% profit margins, which is actually really cool. I was really happy, but I realized that the prices that the phones were selling for on eBay were actually lower than the prices of the same model here in Portugal. So, what did I think about? I realized it wasn't worth it to sell on eBay because the prices were actually lower, so it would be really hard to find good deals. So after that, I started to look for deals on a local website called Oilsheesh.pt, where I would lowball tons of people to see if I could make a profit from some deals. To my surprise, I actually got quite a few deals from their website, especially iPads. After the first deal that I had, the iPhone 6s iCloud locked, I got a second deal, which was an iPad 2 64GB, which I bought for €120. Which is $145 American dollars, and I sold it for €180 to $115 12 hours after posting it. Just imagine this, I got the iPad from the original seller for €120, and then I went home, I was working, and I posted ads on Facebook around 3-4 in the morning. I know I sleep really late. 3-4 in the morning, and I woke up around maybe 12. Yeah, I woke up at noon and I had already 6 or 7 people interested in the iPad for €180. And so I asked the people if they wanted to meet up, and the first person that responded got the iPad. I just went with them, met with them at the train station, and we just did the transaction, and it was great. I got really excited. It was great. This really excited me because although I have already made money online before, it wasn't the same as holding it exactly on my hands, like literally in front of my hands. I felt very accomplished because it was a big step towards this new business. That marked the beginning of the rest of my journey until now, which I'm still continuing to do deals left and right. After that, I bought and sold 3 or 4 iPads, I think, around 2 iPhone 7, 1 iPhone 6s, a few iPhones 5 and 5s, and 2 Samsungs, all while making a profit. But, unfortunately, it comes with learning. I also made some bad purchases, actually a few, to be honest, where I tried to minimize losses by trying to break even as soon as possible. Most I was successful at breaking even, but some I actually did end up losing money. But it's fine. It's like paying for to learn, basically. So currently I'm holding on to a few phones, including other brands such as Huawei, but I'm focusing solely on the local market because I realized I could make more money if I got other phones and I tried to sell it locally, even though I would have to hold on to the phones much longer. Also, I'm focusing on the local market because I want to build a brand in my country, and I can usually find really good deals on eBay to sell in my own country with a pretty good profit margin, which is kind of contrary to what I started in the beginning. In the beginning, I started to find deals in my country and trying to sell on eBay, but now I'm actually doing the opposite, which is finding deals on eBay and selling in my own country, which is awesome. What matters is I'm making money. And the best thing about eBay is that I can find refurbished phones from reputable companies in the UK, and I can resell them here in Portugal with capability of scaling it further because usually they have a lot of phones in stock. So if I no longer have any iPhone 5, for example, 5 or 5Ss in stock, my own stock, I can just buy new phones from them and have it immediately shipped to the UK really fast actually. Anyways, this video is not to brag about my success, but it's actually to motivate you guys to build your own business and to make sure you realize it's not that hard. You just have to hustle and make sure you take a step every day towards selling the next phone or getting the next deal. Now, this video also shows you that you don't need to live in the US. Usually most YouTube channels are about people living in the US, selling to the US, and about US phones and US deals. But you don't actually need to live in the US to be able to make money with flipping phones. You can do it anywhere in the world. If I can do it in Portugal, which is a really small country, you can do it in your own country, I believe so. So, just remember the golden rule, buy low and sell high. Hope this helped and see you guys in the next video. Peace.